Alright, fuselage glued together. No issues with that. It was all flush. Glued the horizontal part of the tail, the stabilizer, on. Beautiful fit, no issues. Got the first, I put the port wing on. I had a bit of issue on the port wing with this rear tab. Wouldn't fit in the slot properly. I had to trim, so I just trimmed a bit off each end. So I haven't fitted this wing yet. We'll see what sort of fit. Yeah, same again. It's too big for the slot, so you just trim a bit off it. But once it went in, beautiful fit. It's nice positive fit in that recess. What can I say? Well done, Revel. Even though it's an Academy boxing, it's a Revel kit. I've put the glass nose piece on. It's painted. It's not clear, so you don't need to worry about painting the inside of the frame. But you do need, it fits one way. One side of the nose is longer than the other. The clear part. And if you're not sure when you put it on, it'll fit just perfect one way, and if you try it the wrong way, it'll fit, but it's not as well. So the gun's still got to go in, but I'll clean up that seam line first, so I don't break the guns off. I'm not a fan of guns hanging out, but you can't put, or you can if you wanted to put them in at the end, cut the barrel off and then glue them back on, but I'll just put them in holus bolus and try to be careful. Alright, both the wings are on. I've got the rudders on. In the mast set that you can, the Yetta mast set, this dome window has got a mast that goes around the bottom, and I've just used Mr. Masking Sol R to mask the rest of the dome. It's a bit easier than using tape over the domed area. And I've got the nose on. It fit well. It's flush with the fuselage, which is always a good thing. So I started gluing up the bombs. I'm going to have the bomb bay open, even though you won't see it unless you lift it upside down. Yeah, so doing them, and I've started doing the first door off the bomb bay. Just cut it off the sprue. Gonna put the actuators on it, get them ready. I can paint the inside of them and move along, but when I'm painting it, I'm painting it all. What else did I do? I added this goes in the bomb bay, this part. That went in, no worries as well. I'm just letting this sit for a couple of hours when I glued those wings and the tail on that, so I'll start cleaning up the seam lines. Yes, it would be easier doing it with the parts off, but I prefer cleaning up seams with everything in, especially like wings. If you come in cleaning up seam lines on wings, and even though it doesn't really matter on this particular aircraft, but some aircraft, when you go on a wing route, you don't want to sand too much away, and then it doesn't match up with the piece it's going into. Right, I've got the turret gun together. You just put the guns in, and you put the back half on to the front half, and it holds it in there. You can still move your guns. The spine insert will sit in the fuselage, so you got to put this in before you glue that in, so I got to paint it up, but it just pushes up, and the glass piece just sits in top. So it all fits well. I've masked up the lower glass section for the gun, rear gun on the belly. Again, nice flush fit. And the this fit, I did a dry fit. It fit well too. Beautiful. This kit just is really good fit thus far. The main canopy, show up. It's got some scratches in it from just floating around in the box, I guess, but so I'm gonna have to try and polish them out a bit. I'm gonna dip it in clear before I mask it. This one, it fits like width and to the spine of the fuselage, so it's flush. It's just that when you sit it there, I don't think you can see the point of it at the front. There's a gap, but if you glue the back, it'll push down. You just need to hold it in. So if you were using crystal clear, glue it in, you'd have to rubber band it to hold it in while it goes off. And you can use normal, I glue in canopies with that one, but you got to be really careful. You just, when I use it, I'll get excess off the brush and I'll touch it, just touch it on an edge, and the capillary action will run around. Don't go dabbing it on. But this one I'm probably going to do crystal clear glue, which is that one, because there's not a lot of canopy frame around it, so I don't want to risk the extra thin glue getting onto the glass clear section. Also, if you had noticed when I was showing the underside before, I haven't put in the lights. So these will be coloured lights, and these are just your wing lights. I'm going to use crystal clear to make the lights, so when it's finished, when it's all painted, one of the last things I'll be doing is putting that in. So all you do is dip the toothpick in the glue, and then you just run it in and you make the clear part with glue, and it'll dry like it says, crystal clear. So it's just if you don't want to glue in all these little lights while you're doing the construction process, you can make your own and it'll be nice and thin and clear. Stuff you could probably do even windows like this, you'd be able to manage it. You can do a decent sized window with it.